Kia ora, good afternoon, everybody. 2 weeks ago, Cabinet agreed an initial package of support for farmers and growers affected by Cyclone Gabrielle. This initial funding is available to help with the immediate clean-up and for urgent repairs to plant and equipment. The Ministry for Primary Industries now estimates that about 5,500 individual farmers farms and growers covering 14,000 hectares of horticultural land have been affected by the cyclone. Around 258 applications for the fund are arriving each day. They are being processed as quickly as possible. More than $17.4 million has been paid out so far to around 1,500 applicants, or about $1.5 million a day. It is clear, though, that more funding is going to be required. Today, we're extending the fund for another 2 weeks and topping that up with another $26 million. In total, we've invested $55 million so far to help farmers and growers in all cyclone-affected regions take steps towards recovery. Up to $10,000 is available for pastoral and arable farmers, and up to $2,000 per hectare, up to a maximum of $40,000 for growers. It means that those with no current income can carry out time-critical jobs. It's things like repairing fences and culverts, removing silt and debris, and ensuring that stock is being appropriately looked after. There are some early and small signs of recovery in parts of the agricultural sector. With more roads reopening, Fonterra reports that milk collections are starting to get back to normal in the Hawke's Bay, outside of 30 or so farms that have dried off. And Fonterra reports that they're now able to access all farms in Northland, Waikato and Bay of Plenty. But there clearly is a long road ahead, and more support will be needed. The government will be continuing to make progress on the design of our recovery and support packages over the coming weeks. I can also confirm today that tertiary students will still be able to receive the cost of living component of their student loan while the delivery of their courses is interrupted by the cyclone. The Ministry of Social Development will provide the option of continuing these payments up until the 1st of May for students who remain enrolled in study but are unable to learn due to the effects of the cyclone. Without this adjustment, we know that students could face unnecessary hardship, and the same flexibility is already in place for student allowances. Looking quickly at the week ahead, on Wednesday I will be at Premier House to meet and present certificates to the winners of the Prime Minister's Literary Achievement Awards for 2022. They've been recognised for their significant contribution to New Zealand literature in the genres of fiction, non-fiction and poetry. On Thursday morning, I will be in Taupo to mark the opening of key infrastructure projects in that area. The Taupo Town Centre Transformation, Eastern Arterial Shared Path and Airport redevelopment received $35 million between them in government funding, with the money coming from the Provincial Growth Fund and the Shovel Ready Projects funds. It's good to see another delivery milestone being ticked off. I know these projects are going to make a big difference to that community. Later in that afternoon, I'll be travelling to the Coromandel to talk to local businesses and groups about cyclone recovery and to survey the damage on the roads. And then on Friday, I will be back in Auckland for the Polyfest, then to attend the QMU A&P show on Saturday and the big gay out on Sunday. With that, I'm happy to open up for questions. Jessica.